It's martini shakers, yeah, one for the road.
Road, written by Jory, drums by Jory,
Guitar, bass.
Tell some jokes.
Let's do it.
It's time to tell some jokes. It's time to sing some songs. It's time for Jory Lee. It's time for Billy Long. It's time to lighten up your load. It's martini shakers, yeah, one for the road.
Martini Shakers, one for the road. We had to write a new theme song because we got our wrist slapped for using copyrighted material last time. So now we have this garbage that nobody let it win. We're here today with our good friend, Mr. Dan Sartain. Dan, how the heck are you?
Real good.
All right, that's the end of the interview. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now we've Billy's known Dan for a whole lot of years. I've known him for a couple now. We just want to
at least, what, 3 decades?
3 decades. Oh,
I mean,
Or 7, or 6.
like all of the decades that I've been in.
Yeah. All your decades.
Oh, easy.
All your decades.
Yeah.
So I guess, to start out, just tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from and
You got started and
Well,
shoe size.
when I met you was around like 89.
yeah.
We moved out to Center Point, and we'd been out there in Midfield, like 5 Points West area. So it was a total culture shock, like we went from like hanging on the porch and listening to LL Cool J and the Fat Boys to like Boot Scoot Boogie and Garth Brooks and stuff. It was
Just
like,
swing in and make it break you.
yeah. So it was a little just across town, but a little bit of a culture shock, But yeah, it was Birmingham through and through. So nothing, no, I can't claim nothing else.
But then, you started playing music. I guess your dad, Al,
Yeah.
was an incredible musician. Kind of started letting you play stuff and everything. And I think you eventually, as I got older, I guess we separated ways a little way. Then you got famous. Well, you took off. Tell us some of the places you've been and who you played with and stuff like that. That's kind of cool.
I was trying to think of too many countries to remember.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of passports too.
Yeah.
And they don't always stamp them when you go place, because once you're over there in Europe, they treat countries like we do states, and you can drive around for weeks in the U.S. and kind of forget what state you're in. But there, it's like there have been times I woke up and don't know what country I'm in, and it's kind of a nice feeling. It's like not having a watch or not having a scale. Like I don't even care what country I'm in right now. That's a great.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. Yeah. You can get away with practically anything. You're already on the run. No.
You played with Rev, Jack White, Vice Royals, played with 2 of those guys. All across the ways.
How would you describe your musical style? I mean, I know I've listened to a lot of different records, and there'll be some electronic stuff, there'll be some country western type stuff, some punk rock stuff, but what would you describe your style as?
I mean, limited. It's still limited. Like you described a lot of genres of music, so that sounds like a wide variety.
Yeah.
But it's still very limited. Like if I could do everything, I would. And if I could dance like Michael Jackson and play guitar like Eddie Van Halen,
I see that.
I would, right? But you can't. So sometimes you see other artists and you think, I can do that, or I can fake it to something convincing.
Right.
I think if these people are convincing, I can't do everything, but I saw the guys in Depeche Mode, and I'm like, I think I can do that. I'm going to try to do that. Or the Ramones, I'm going to try to do that. But still, man, it's limited. it sounds like you're dealing with somebody with a lot of cards to play. When you're like, this guy plays electronic music, punk music, rockabilly music, this stuff. It sounds like a well-rounded individual, but it's masking my inabilities. I don't know.
But see, that like you talked about Depeche Mode, and that's what we talked about on the way here.
Yeah.
That's what drew me to them originally, was the songs were really not that different than anything else, but it was such a unique approach to it. It was the instrumentation, not having any no guitar, no drums, anything like that. You know, I redneck kid from minor, I didn't know Kraftwerk, I didn't know anything, but I saw Depeche Mode doing Just Can't Get Enough on MTV. I was like, wow, that's unusual, it's neat. And I hear what you're saying, but I vehemently disagree with you, because I think what you do, the music that your own music, the song is there, but your approach to it is just so different and so unique. And to me, that's who, like, I can recreate a lot of stuff, but I'm not a very creative guy. You, on the other hand, have a huge body of work that is all your stuff, and that's to me, that's the admirable path to take.
It's sometimes easier to just be somebody else. I felt like a little creatively bankrupt for trying to forge my own identity for a while. So sometimes it is just easier to see somebody else doing it. And I feel like that all this stuff that we're into, like talking about Depeche Mode, rockabilly music, stuff like that, like it's all kids music, really. It's just from different eras, and it's all kids taking advantage of the technology at the time, like all the slapback echo and stuff on the rockabilly music. It's guys like forging their way and figuring out, if I flip this button, this happens, or whatever. You know, it's all just kids that blew their own minds, but the progressions are really similar. Personal Jesus could have been a song in the 50s. With the left hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, kind of on that point, like skiffle music from England in the late 50s, which was just, they didn't have instrumentation, they liked the music, but let's play it on banjos and jugs and whatever. And you go back to like Muddy Waters and all those guys that were playing, a string strung to the porch, or a diddly bow or something like that. Just the music's got to come out of you no matter what your instrumentation is.
Yeah.
Kazoo. Hey there.
Hey, I got a visitor. We're live streaming.
Come on screen. You can say hello to the folks.
Yeah. What do you want to do? One of your songs? You want to do a rockabilly tune?
Geez, yeah. Let's do something. Do you guys like Jack Scott? You ever listen to any of his stuff?
Some, yeah.
Goodbye, baby, bye-bye. Goodbye, baby, bye-bye. Goodbye, baby, bye-bye. I'm gonna leave you now. You were wrong. Pretty baby, bye-bye. Oh, so wrong. Pretty baby, bye-bye. You were wrong. Pretty baby, bye-bye. Please don't you cry. Oh. Bye-bye. Baby, bye-bye. Baby, bye-bye. Baby, bye-bye. Baby, bye-bye. You were wrong. Pretty baby, bye-bye. Oh, so wrong. Pretty baby, bye-bye. You were wrong. Pretty baby, bye-bye. Please don't you cry. Oh. You were wrong, pretty baby, bye-bye. You were so wrong, pretty baby, bye-bye. You were wrong, pretty baby, bye-bye. Please don't you cry. Oh. Yeah, that's all like that. Yeah, we've been messing around with that. Listening to that guy. Do you guys listen to that? Do you guys? We had the privilege of like a trial membership to like XM Radio.
Oh yeah.
And I did want to mention, because it's getting you guys here and kind of talking to people that like this stuff. It's really rewarding to like this kind of music. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't really gotten into new music in a while. And the last time I did get into new music, it was rappers, you know? It wasn't even like guys with guitars that were similar.
Yeah.
But being into this 50s stuff, are you still discovering?
That's what I was about to say. Is I've listened to a lot of different music, but I always come back to like the rockabilly and the country western stuff. And I think I'm pretty savvy on it. And then somebody will come up like, well, have you heard this guy? I'm like, what? No, I haven't. And you listen to it, it's like, holy smokes! It's just such a huge. It just never ends.
And then you discover like 20 minutes of Buddy Holly material you never heard.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, Buddy Holly, especially for such a young man, had such a huge body of work. And that's another thing that's so impressive about the era, is you get somebody like that that's so prolific and has just so much to say. And I'm like, wow,
And how old are we? And we're still trying to catch up to this guy that died when he was 22.
Yeah.
Like that's. Yeah, he's But I am finding it's like being into music from the past is more rewarding than waiting for the new thing to happen.
Well,
because it's like it's already happened. You can go and it's yours to find.
And a lot of people argue though that well, that was just pop music at the time, but it was substantive. It was significant. It meant something. A lot of it too, and we were talking earlier about recording, is it's so easy to record now. Anybody with a cell phone can go and record multi-track stuff.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't take it don't take no talent to play that mess.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was expensive to record, and it was a significant investment to take a new artist like Elvis, or to take an artist like Howlin' Wolf or whoever, and put them on record.
Hey, Hammy. Come here.
Let's do a tune.
I want to show my daughter off.
Yeah.
Look, there's you. Look. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to mention the fella that had this barbershop before me. We're all like Civil War reenactors compared to this guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. People in barbershops have been known a lot, but I heard that record was number 5. A record called Meet Me in the Barnyard by Phil Clay and the Blue Notes. God, I should have learned that one. I should have sent it. Maybe next time we'll do that one.
Yeah.
But it was a real Jerry Lee Lewis number. They recorded it in '58. He's like, he owned this dragon we're chasing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like that dragon was his pet.
It is neat when you get the guys that were doing it, and there's not a lot of them left that were doing it back when it was new, when it was current. We were talking about Stan. I don't know if you've ever heard of the recordings that they made at home. They had a little episode. I can't remember the name of the machine. It was like basically you cut your own 45s at home.
Yeah.
Record. And I've got some of that stuff that he recorded, but gosh, I can't remember the guy's name that he recorded with back then. This was 1949, 1950 when Hank Williams was on the radio and they were doing that.
Rock and roll's younger than you think. You know, it's like, how long has Les Paul been dead?
He died, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
It's been recently. And he was still playing 5 nights a week in New York.
The guy that invented the electric guitar. Yeah. So the electric guitar is still younger than a man could be.
Yeah.
Like Les Paul could, what's the difference in a few years? He might as well still be kicking, or he might have died 5 years before that, give or take, But it's still young. It's still a young technology, but it's not technology. It's just songs, but it's still a young thing.
And the progression, you're talking about the electric guitar, the progression, the introduction, the progression, that really changed the direction that music went. And just like, me being a gear nerd, microphones, I love microphones. When the electronic microphone was invented, it literally changed the way people sang.
Yeah.
And it paved the way for crooners and things like that. If you put that changed the way people sang. And likewise, the electric guitar changed the way people, they went from doing, to, more of the single note, all that kind of stuff, and then you wouldn't get that word not for the electric guitar, so it
I
can't
need
be.
you to show me some stuff, man. Really? I took a guitar lesson not too long ago.
Play a song.
Yeah, make sure you hear Elvis tune, Johnny Cash, Muddy Water, Al the Wolf.
Show me some chordy. Play a chordy one. Yeah, that's good.
Ah, the sweet
That was nice. What was some
She loves it.
How'd you get those blue lips?
And a blue sucker on my
Oh. Here's some, let's do a rock and roll thing.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do we got? What are we
You
doing?
gonna do one of your originals? You wanna do that?
No. I don't like them. I don't like them no more.
Replacement band? I mean,
Let's do.
you did some country, you did a lot of 50 stuff. You had a whole,
Yeah.
it was like, stuff that was really, really good. I'm a bro.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. Oh, I heard Buddy Holly do that.
I got a home.
Yeah. Oh shit, I don't know that one anymore.
That's so good.
Yeah.
You did all the voices and everything. We'll do it, you come in. What you saying?
I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm a lonely boy. I ain't got a home. Ooh. I ain't got a way. I ain't got no one. I ain't got no one. I ain't got a home.
a couple minutes we got left. Tell us about the barbershop, man. We're gonna hawk the thing.
Address, how to get here, phone number, or?
Yeah, 5530 First Avenue North. This is one thing I really liked about the place. I'm working with a 88-year-old Korean War veteran, and this is a little outdated with the information and all. But which is the one? This is the one that's working. Can you get that there?
I got that.
Regular haircuts.
Regular haircut.
Yeah, that's right. Don't come down here with all your weird stuff. Your regular haircuts in here.
I like my beans boiled and my haircut regular.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I mean you're open 7 days a week.
Yeah,
So
at the
come on
moment.
down and get a fresh cut. I just got a fresh cut.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
I only gapped him a little bit.
A little bit. Maybe ask for
A
it.
couple surgeries, I'll be right as rain.
Yeah,
No
yes,
problem at all. So yeah, come on down and this has been one for the road for what is today's date, Billy? Nobody knows.
February something.
February something or other. So check us out. We're going to be at Empire Speed Company next week, either Sunday or Monday night, either one. I'll post it. Talking to our good friend Andrew Hooks, looking at some cool cars and all the fun stuff. Dan, thank you for having us down here, man. It was a hoot and a holler.
Anytime.
And we're going to play the theme song out, and we'll see y'all next time.
And if you're
It's time to tell some jokes. It's time to sing some songs. It's time for Jory Lee. It's time for Billy Long. It's time to lighten up your load. It's martini shakers, yeah, one for the road.